Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or hello if you're new. Anyway, today's video, I'm doing a review talking about Elite Season 5, which just came out on Netflix. I spent the whole fucking day, I binged the whole fucking season. It was like 8 episodes. You guys not familiar with Elite? It's this teen soap opera that's, yeah, that's edgy. It's like Degrassi with Gossip but Willie. Edgier because it shows people like fucking hardcore. They be doing drugs and shit, like, it's more on the side of fucking Gossip Girl, but occasionally they'll like be some Degrassi shit in it, which is crazy. Side note, everybody's fucking talking about that super show Euphoria, and I'm like, what the fuck? Euphoria is stupid as fuck. Got nothing on Elite. I'll be over here in my Elite, you know, lane talking about this show is better. I'll be 100. Like, yeah, because I'm gonna show you before I get into what I got to say about the new season of Elite. Elite, like, it's better than fucking Riverdale. It is. There's a reason why a lot of people start watching Riverdale because they drag shit on. Elite, they get right to the point. Anyway, so basically, it's let me just I will. There will be a couple spoilers I will literally spoil in this fucking video, so I'm sorry, you guys, I'm sorry. If you want to pause my video and go binge watch the 8 episodes of Season 5, go ahead. I'm just gonna basically talk about what I like and what I didn't like. First, what I didn't like, well, no. Yeah, so first, what I didn't like was the fact that the principal, the first day of the new school year, has all these stupid fucking rules, which I think is fucking nuts as hell and makes no fucking sense to me. Which I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, which I was insane was like, they're not allowed to get social media on the school laptops. Like, they can't. The phones are not allowed on school grounds, which I think is fucking stupid. Like, when the kids come in, they have to do this whole like metal detector thing. Like, if they're late, they're not allowed in the building, which I think is complete bullshit. Then something else that fucking happened that really annoyed me, which I really don't think this should ever be allowed to fucking happen. It's the fact that the principal, the kids find out that there's a tracking on their phones, and apparently a lot of people that have access to it are like their parents, which I think is fucking crazy. Like, I can't imagine like fucking parents being okay with the principal at their kids' private high school. I'm putting that shit on their fucking phones. Then something else that I think is completely fucked up is, okay, so the night after all these kids go to this big ass orgy party and they all naughty and shit, this motherfucker wants to come in there and the day of the final and pass all these drug test things and telling the kids if any of them fail the drug things, it's gonna be held against them, and they're gonna be losing 2 points to shit, and which I thought was complete bullshit. I'm like, I can't imagine a grown fucking principal doing that shit, and I'm like, what in the actual fuck? And like a lot of kids was like, fuck that shit, no. And I would have been like, no, no. You ain't gonna fucking hold me accountable for something I do outside of school, which is not related to my schoolwork and stuff. So I'm gonna talk about the fact that it drove me fucking nuts, the fact that Mancini, what the hell, Mancini, it took forever for her and Rebecca to get back together. And what irritated me the fuck was like they tried to make it work, it didn't work out. Then Rebecca gets with this new bitch Jessie this bitch I really don't fucking care for. This bitch wanted to go fucking like insult Mancini, and she went the fuck off, and I was like, bitch, you need, bitch, girl, bye. Then there was anyway, something else I wanted to just talk about was the fact that, okay, so Ari has this pattern. She did this shit in season 4. She does this shit again in season 5, where like she'll have a boyfriend and then she'll just like fucking cheat on them, which happened again. Okay, so, then Patrick gets a new love interest. It's this guy named Enze. He's this new dude. His dad's a soccer player, and Patrick has the hots for him. Anyway, he starts telling Patrick that he's straight, he's not gay, he's not into that shit, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, he's not into that stuff, he doesn't swing their way. But basically what fucking happens is, like, he leads on Patrick. He does. Patrick ends up developing feelings for him and shit. Then, at that sex party, the big-ass party that fucking Patrick organized, he's trying to make out with him and ends up blowing up his face. Yeah, and he ends up calling him on the shit. Anyway, something typical elite shit. Patrick ends up hooking up with Enze's dad, which I didn't fucking see that coming. That came out of fucking nowhere. I was like, what the fuck? So then he is I'm gonna be 100. Like, what fucking irritated me was the fact that Enze wants to get mad at Patrick for it, which is, well, especially when he catches, the second time they hook up, he catches his dad and him hooking up. Which is crazy because there was some auction thing they fucking did. And everybody was all bidding on people. For dates with people and stuff. And so he's getting his freak on with Ari. He gets mad because, okay, something else that really irritated me about Enze was the fact that he's a greedy bisexual dude. He is. He has the hots for Ari and has the hots for, like, fucking Patrick. He wants them both. But they both don't fucking know that he's into the other. Anyway, yeah. And, I'm not gonna lie, like, I got fucking mad because I didn't like the fact that he was telling Patrick he's stealing from his dad now. And I'm like, motherfucker, you're no saint. You literally fucked his sister behind his back the first time. Like, you shady too. I didn't like this shit at all. I felt bad for Patrick, but I was like, dude, like, this problem with DL is you just need to let them fucking go. And, then, like, the whole murder thing, which, like, Armando's body, like, was discovered, and they're trying to figure out who killed him, and it's, yeah. I just spoiled some shit about the season, but like I said, oh, and then there's this new girl, what the hell's her name? She's a DJ chick, what the fuck? I'm gonna just call her DJ chick. She's this blonde chick, and she reminds me of Paris Hilton. And, like, she's into drugs and stuff, and she's, like, Felipe's new love interest, and something else that made me sad was the fact that, Kanatana, I don't think she gonna be back next season at all. I think she's done on the show. Her character's done because she ends up getting fired for helping, Rebecca and Samuel do something that cost her job, which sucks, but yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be straight up, like, only fucking character I hated was Benjamin, which I'm happy because the last episode he gets his fucking desserts. Like, something that blows my mind is the fact that this guy is a liar. Like, he treats his kids like shit. He don't give a fuck about his kids at all, which I find hella disgusting. I do. But, yeah. Like I said, if you haven't checked out Season 5, go check it out. But if you're like, oh, let me check this show, you need to start from Season 1. Because it's one of those shows that you can just go into Season 5. You gotta watch Season 1, 2, 3, 4. Literally, I think it took me, like, about maybe 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks to binge it all. But, like I said, I'm definitely going to fucking rewatch it. Something else that was crazy was just, like, these kids are teenagers and, like, they all out in public drinking with adults and shit, and I'm just like, this is so, like, Gossip Girl fucking vibes. Oh, and the DJ chick, she lives in a hotel by herself, which I was like, what the fuck? And I'm just like, wow. Which people problems, but, typical. Oh, then, I'm gonna talk about, okay, Omar, and, I really didn't like his ass for half the season. I felt like he was trying to do too much being he was just trying to be too much of a do-gooder, which irritated the fuck out of me and caused problems with him and Samuel's friendship. I didn't like I didn't like Samuel for like half of the season because he so far Benjamin's ass, want to kiss his ass, which, yeah. But, that's my review. Yeah. And I will say, Elite's way better than fucking Riverdale. And Euphoria got nothing on Elite. And peace.